Yeah! And now you guys ready to go look for some gold in the mine?
Absolutely! Yay.
All right, let's get this show underway. Representing Assemblywoman Sharon Burke Silva's office, please welcome District Director Javiera Cartagena.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Great. Yeah.
What a beautiful day today. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to take part in today's anticipated celebration. We are absolutely thrilled to be here on behalf of Assemblywoman Sharon Burke Silva in the 65th Assembly District, which encompasses the communities of Cypress, La Palma, Fullerton, West Anaheim, and of course the great city of Buena Park. As you may know, the California state budget must be passed this week. Therefore, Assemblywoman Burke Silva was not able to join us today. But she does send her regards from Sacramento. And let me tell you, it is such a great treat to be here on her behalf at one of my favorite places in Orange County. This is thankfully a reprieve from all of our budget meetings today. We are truly proud to have Knott's Berry Farm in the 65th Assembly District. You are not only responsible for delivering lasting memories to the families and friends who visit the Knott's Berry Farm Park, but also you have become part of our community's incredibly rich and diverse heritage. Today, we commend your commitment and investment in preserving some of California's most iconic places in history through your rides and attractions. From railroads to gold mines, western wildlife, and full-size, hard-working miners, guests will be able to have an authentic experience for generations to come. It is now my pleasure to recognize Knott's Berry Farm on behalf of Assemblywoman Sharon Burke Silva with a small token of our appreciation, not only for their outstanding contributions to our business community, but also for their efforts and dedication to preserving California's history for the families and guests of the 65th District and beyond. Thank you so much, and congratulations. I am also honored to introduce the founder and president of Garner Holt Productions, Mr. Garner Holt, and director of creative design for Garner Holt Productions, Mr. Bill Butler. Thank you.
Yay.
Hello, I'm Garner. Glad to have all of you here this morning. We're very excited about this, and we're very honored to have been able to participate in such an iconic attraction here today. This has a special meaning to me, this particular attraction. I remember sitting on my dad's lap in the 60s riding this thing and believing that it was a real mine, and this was a real mining town, and never would have dreamed back in those days that we would be revitalizing this great iconic attraction that was a forerunner to even a lot of the other parks that exist now with attractions like this. This is something that was amazing. That gentleman, Bud Hurlbut, who came up with this thing, was just so far ahead of his time as far as technology and design, and something that's held fast even into today. It's a fantastic iconic place that we revere as a wonderful attraction and dark ride that is an amazing thing, and along with the log ride that he created also. So we're just really excited to have been able to participate in the recreation of this, and we're pleased to have all of you here, and we hope you all like it. And this is Bill Butler, the Director of Creative at Garner Holt Productions. Thank you.
At GHP, we're privileged to do lots of projects all over the world, and they're all meaningful to us. But the log ride and the mine ride have been particularly significant. We all grew up going on these attractions. We all love them. We recognize and we kind of hero worship the genius of Bud Hurlbut. One of the things that makes this project such a privilege to us, in addition to working on something that's just really neat, is the incredible staff, the talented craftspeople, designers, and production folks here at Knott's Berry Farm with Laura Manneman and her team are really, really remarkable. This is a privilege that we don't take for granted. This is something that is unusual, even in themed entertainment, to have a team that is so wonderful to work with, and we work with a lot of folks all over the world. One thing too, I'd like to point out about this attraction was it wasn't so much anything that our collective powers of creativity could come together to produce something really neat. We started with something that was already really, really wonderful. And so we want to thank so much Bud Hurlbut and his original genius in creating, we think, the masterpiece of dark rides anywhere. Nobody else has a Calico Mine Ride. We're very proud of that. And now, I'd like to introduce our friend, Daryl Anderson.
Again, it's a great honor to be here with all of you today. Those of you who know and love knots probably as much as I do. I've had the great occasion of being here my entire life. My grandparents started this adventure in 1920. My parents' generation came back after the war and built a lot of what I see in front of, behind all of you. Ghostown is where I grew up. It was a great experience, and it's always fun to come back and see how much attention is being paid to our history and our legacy. I know that it makes my family very proud to be a part of the Southern California history that is here. I'm looking at the building right ahead of me, and that was the first place that I got to work in Ghostown. Back in those days, it was an ice cream store. And I just, it brings back just wonderful memories to me. And we're so proud to see the legacy that is being reinvested in here, whether it's Ghostown or whether it's Camp Snoopy or whether it's the log ride, and now our lovely mine ride. So I got that great occasion to work with Bud through all of the years here, and I know the history very, very well. So we want to thank you for joining us today, and I would like to give you back your log ride. Mine ride, I'm sorry. I've been speaking too much this morning. There's not enough coffee.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we finally made out of mine, Brian. I ain't seen the light of day in at least 10 or so years. Oh, look at all them people. I'm going to ask that fellow to order me a pizza. Oh, there, boy. Howdy, everybody. Howdy. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to wait until this. Come on now. How y'all doing out there? Oh, boy. It took me a while to get cleaned up. You better give me a nice hello. How you doing? How y'all doing? Hey there, young fella. How are you? Boy, I tell you, I'm so excited I could just about bust. Now. Yes, all right now. Thank you, Mr. Brian. Well, howdy there, girl. How are you? Which way out now? I go right down this way here now. Oh, now I gotta climb over. Oh, there we are. Well, you're a pretty lady. How are you? Hey there, young fella. I like your glasses. Boy. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, I hope I'm cleaned up enough. I ain't have to have in about 20 years, but I don't think anybody out there is going to make no never mind anyhow. Boy, oh boy. I've been a craving these In-N-Out burger and something beer. Boy, been a long time since anything is anything. Well, hey there, fellas, how are you? Boy, I tell you. Well, howdy, folks. Howdy. Wait a minute, come on now. I've been locked up in that cave for years and I can be louder than that. Howdy, folks! Howdy! Well, welcome to the Calico Gold Mine. And I'm Clam Culpepper. I'm the dag gold miner that discovered this mine back in the day. And we've been hauling valuable gold ore out of that mine ever since. Now, well, we've been so lucky with this here old mine. We slowed things down a bit this year and let some folks in there to shore up some of them lower level tunnels. Now don't let them know, but I've been digging on the other end every day since. And the gold veins in there have just been as plentiful as the day we struck the first pickaxe into the ground. And this here is that very pickaxe. This here is the tool that brought California into the mighty United States of America. Yeah, I knew you'd think like that. Oh, boy. Now, prospectors came from all over to this great land back in the gold rush of 1849. and the race was on to make California the 31st state back in 1850. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about there, sir. Well, sir, yeah, we sure did think that this was a silver mine at first, and we sure did find a whole lot of that precious metal for sure. But once the glint of gold showed its face in these here caverns, well, that's all that anyone thought about. Yeah! Woo! Oh, no, I see you. This is mine, young lady. Yeah. Well, now, there's dozens of men working right now in these here caverns. Well, they're working night and day in those narrow passages and shaky shafts to find their fortunes, but with trains moving ore from a top to a bottom, there's plenty of transportation to take each and every one of y'all on a journey back into history. Yes, sir. I don't know it. Now, sir, remember, this here mine belongs to me, Clem Culpepper. So if you do find some gold, remember now to share that claim with me. Now remember, everybody, there's gold in them there hills. Time, she's a-wasting. That's what I'm talking about. It's barbecue time. Welcome to Knott's Berry Farm, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. Oh, that's what I like. I ain't heard a decent tune since 19...